again. And we're going to take on Petetronic this time. The battle has not going to restart. Now he's going to shoot thinner at you now. Believe it or not, like I said last time, the first time I did this, whoops, oh great, my battery's dead. Hang on. Alright, now like I said in the last video, believe it or not, the first time I played in this boss, I actually redeemed petetronic, which is something I eat, and that was the only boss I redeemed. All the other bosses I just used thinner to destroy them. So yeah. What the? Hey, I didn't hit the B button. Anyway, yeah. What we're gonna do is you're just gonna want to avoid his thinner blasts. Crud. When he shoots a disc at you, knock it back at him with the Wii remote by shaking the Wii remote with your spin attack. Any areas you got rid of with thinner, you can always repaint. Anyway, once you hit him with the disc the first time, the land's gonna reappear, and hit him with paint or thinner in the little center right there. And the tube's going to be partially full. He's going to start to change. Now get off of there before the ground disappears. And now he fires more thinner blasts. This battle is very, very cool, okay? Unfortunately, this time one disc isn't going to take him out. Oh, look at eating it this time. Alright, now he's going to have a shield. You either have to destroy the shield or just find a hole through the shield like I did right now. And one more barrage of paint and he's gone. Well, not gone, but just defeated. Redeemed, whatever you want to call it. And now he's going to shoot 5 blasts of thinner. Better paint that in. Ah! He's gonna have another shield. Ah! Alright. This is it for Petetronic's bad side. Now that he's full of paint, and the other tubes are thinner, his evil parts of him disappear. I lost my head for a while. Here, take this disc, will ya? I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna see if I can get Tomorrow City cleaned up. Tell Big Bad Pete I said hi, will ya? He's very powerful and will now use that power to help Wasteland. Hurrah. And since we used paint to deal with him, Gus is gonna give us an extra tube of paint. And we got extra content for the concept art. And there's the disc. You got Petetronic's disc. It's a part of the rocket. New item received. Rocket Part 1. And since we painted Petetronic, the Confront Petetronic quest from Big Bad Pete's going to be completed. But the Find Dog Tags quest is going to be failed. And like I said, all of this is because that's what I did the first time. Painted Petetronic, but not find the dog tag. There's 2 more rocket parts left, and it took most of the remainder of the game. And yes, the next one is animatronic Captain Hook, which is the next boss. To be honest with you, I originally put Petetronic on the top 25 video game bosses list for that series, but the reason why I took it off is because like I said, I revised the list, and when I revised the list, the walkthrough for this game had started. So I didn't want to kind of like, and it was like number 9 or something, and I was kind of worried that once I got to number 9, I'd get to that part of the walkthrough. So I didn't want to have to kind of do like the exact same thing in 2 videos back to back. Like upload a walkthrough video of Petetronic and then upload a top 25 video of Petetronic. Now number 10 on the current list is Captain Hook, so I don't know if I'm going to replace him or not, like I did with Petetronic. And we'll go directly to Mean Street from here. See what I mean? And look behind you. The Oztown projector screen is still on, but we can no longer get to Tomorrow City anymore. Hey Mouse, it's about time you showed up. The next rocket part to find is in Ventureland, but the projector screen is out of order. And believe it or not, Gremlin Marcus has been captured by spatters. Now here's the thing. You can paint or thin the spatters. How do they catch Marcus? Extra, extra, extra. Petetronic has been repairing portions of Tomorrow City. Many pirates have fled Tortuga. Hook's remaining crew is gathering for an assault on Olive Wasteland. Let's go talk to the usher. And look, he's got another cartoon. And that cartoon was the Mad Doctor cartoon, which is actually, yeah, the Mad Doctor, believe it or not, which in Lonesome Manor World 5, we're going to be able to go through that cartoon for real. It's a 2-part one, so that'll be interesting. Now, since Tomorrow City was World 3, we're pretty much halfway through the game. So if this is part 14, so like part 13 was halfway through, and that means we might be able to finish this walkthrough up in 26 videos. And now he's going to give us a TV sketch. Actually, he's not going to give us one TV sketch, but the capacity of it's going to be permanently increased. And that's all he has for us right now. Now, okay, we finally have all our health restored. Ooh, a green e-ticket. Pete is going to have another Bunny Roundup quest for you, and Horace is going to have another Detective Mickey quest. This Detective Mickey quest requires you going to Oztown, so if you want to take that time out of your schedule, go ahead. Are you going to fight or friend them? Just some hints here. The first time I did it, I destroyed them, okay? And Oswald just kind of chew you out for that. He's not really going to be too mad, though. If you paint them, Oswald gives you something, but I can't remember what. I think he either gives you a pin or an extra heart pip for your health meter. I can't remember. Now, you can free Gremlin first, or you can or you can get rid of the enemies first. But it makes sense to destroy them first, to get rid of them first. Now, the tempo, all that happens is the tempo of the music from Mean Street is just increased a little. Now, let's see. I think he gives you an extra thing of health. Either that or a silver pin. But anyway, let's get rid of him. Like I did the first time. I know I've said this is what I did the first time in the walkthrough way too much during this walkthrough, but it's just a refresher, you know? First time I played this game is what I'm doing in the walkthrough, and ow, that spatter hit me. I'm going to fight them. Thank you so much. Meet me back at the Penny Arcade. I feel safer there. Goodbye. Now let's go to Horace. He's got a job for us. Someone took a special flower from Clarabelle's windowsill in Oztown. To some it just seems like a stupid flower, but Clarabelle grew it, so to me it's important. I can't really be around her without getting clumsy. Would you track it down? I'd very much appreciate it. Check around her window. Yep, since he's pretty much in love with Clarabelle, he's going to ask you to do this for him. But while we're at it, let's go ahead and fail our dog tag quest. First of all, he's going to give you a quest for Ventureland. One of my clients wants to know what happened to his cousin. He was supposed to return to Ventureland with the others, but never made it. If you are heading out, could you try to find out what happened to him? Find the missing pirate. And I hate to break it to you, Horace, but I know where the dog tag was, but I purposely did not bring you one. Oh, you didn't find anything? Okay. I still have other cases I could be working on. Thanks for trying. Quest failed! Find dog tags. Alright. About the flower thing, I'm just gonna cut it out until we get there. Actually, before we go to Oztown, remember how I stupidly forgot to get one of Goofy's parts at Tomorrow City, even though I showed you where it was? Well, he's gonna tell you they have replacement parts at the Emporium, but that they're kind of expensive. And they are. Each part you don't find for an animatronic character is gonna cost you 1,000 e-tickets. Wait a minute, 1,000? I don't remember them costing 1,000. My God. Okay, well, there's a lot of pins here and whatnot that can be bought, but that's gonna have to wait. Goofy's more important, because that's what I did the first time. Now, fortunately for me, I was able to get 3 of the parts this time, but the first time I played this game I was only able to get 2, so I better thank my lucky stars. Okay, now that we are in Oztown for good this time, because I came back here once and I forgot to go get Goofy's last part. So I went all the way back and did that, and I swear they were 500 e-tickets each, not 1,000. Great, screw you, Casey, the Emporium manager. Screw you, you made me broke. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I only have 1,018 e-tickets now. Anyway, let's go look for the flower first, and then we'll give Goofy all his parts back. Alright, now I can't really notice any difference with the flower crap, but you're going to want to go behind here. And this guy told you a joke or something like that earlier when you were first here, and now all of a sudden he's turned into a flower thief. Yeah, Ezra. He was the one who told you the joke or whatever. I didn't expect to see you here. Aren't you a friend of Horace? I found this flower and it smelled so sweet I just had to pick it up. It's a really sweet blossom. I'll sell it to you for 50 e-tickets. And unlike Shifty in Horace's book, there's not going to be a glitch where you don't pay him. This will actually subtract your e-tickets. Which is unfortunate for me, because I just spent like a fortune on Goofy's part. Anyway, just go over to Goofy's head. Are those what I think they are? Yep, they're my parts. Thank you, Mickey. And you're even gonna have a cutscene for him. And it's pretty. And you get the animatronic Goofy pin. And this is a pretty weird thing. Meow. And he only has one arm. Thanks, Mickey. Now I can get back to work. And this place could use some cleaning. Alright, now that pink house over there, which belongs to Hortensia, which is like Oswald's wife who got killed, as you'll find later on. Hey, Mickey, thanks for reconstructing me. It's great to be finally all back together. I can't wait to get back to cleaning this place up. I'm going to start with Hortensia's house. I haven't been there in a while, and I think I left the door locked. Thanks again. Now, since he's an animatronic, but not a Beetleworks, that's why when you wave over him, the cursor's going to be green. Because he's an animatronic, but he's not a Beetleworks. And now we can go inside here, and you can see some kind of sad bunny children. And we have the locket. We have a locket, and you can actually spin attack some of these bunny kids. Believe it or not, it's kind of fun. Well, okay. Once you got there, Mickey, oh, that's Hortensia's locket. Well, Oswald gave it to Hortensia as a gift. I think it's even valuable. At least that's what the museum lady said. She once tried to buy it for a bunch of e-tickets so she could display it at the museum. Gosh, you know, since Hortensia hasn't been around for a while, I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you borrowed it. Just return it later. Now you have a quest assigned to you called Hortensia's Locket. And if you give it to the museum, the quest is not going to be marked as failed, but as expired. And now, we're back at Main Street. Alright, now go over there and talk to Oswald. He's going to say, first of all, he's going to talk about the spiders. Yep, that's what I expected. You just blasted them with thinner. And he says, you have Hortensia's locket? How did you get into her house? It's been locked for a while now. Even I couldn't get in. Anyway, can I take the locket? It means a lot to me. If you say no, he's going to get mad and say, but it's not even yours. And if you go to the museum, you're going to get it. You're going to get, the museum's going to take the locket for like, I think maybe 150 e-tickets. I can't remember how much exactly. But then Oswald's going to kind of get mad at you. I can't remember what he says. And then Goofy's going to say the rest of the game, oh, you traded it in? That'll make Oswald real sad. But anyway, if you do decide to give the locket to him, he's going to say, let me return the favor. But now, he's going to give you an extra thing of health. So now instead of 5 health pips, you have 6. So that means it'll take 6 hits from an enemy to die, not 5. But like I said, if you give the locket to the museum, the quest will be expired instead of failed. Which is kind of stupid if you think about it. I mean, I think it should be completed either way, because you still found someone interested in the locket. Anyway, let's go back over to Marcus and talk to him about the projector screen to Ventureland. Thank you for saving me. That was scary, but at least it came out with the power spark. You'll need 10 to get the one to project the screen to Ventureland going. Talk to others, and we already have 12, so we can go to Ventureland right now if we want. But we have some other business to do here. First, let's go give that flower back to Horace. $11.34? More than that, I think. Thank you so much. And he's going to give you my power spark for your efforts. And you're going to get a Symphony Sunflower pin. And if you repair Animatronic Goofy, you're going to get the Animatronic Goofy pin. So that is a total of 33 pins out of 105. Now back in part 6, I showed you how to get those 3 pins. There's a gold, there's like a silver one behind the train station where you come out of, a gold one on top of the museum, and a bronze one cleverly hidden on some building adjacent from the movie theater. You're going to have to thin a wall to get it. The bunny children are back, Mickey, and there's even more of them this time. You got to help me lock them up. I promise I'll make it worth for you. Don't just stand there, go. But before we go, he's going to give us a quest for Ventureland. So you made Petetronic come to his senses. Now 2 of us Pete is smart. Things are looking up. I'll give you another power spark as a reward. Quest completed, confront Petetronic. Now if you defeat, and we got the redeem Petetronic pin. Now if you defeated Petetronic, you would fail the confront Petetronic quest, and you get the defeated Petetronic pin. So, if you want to get the other pin, you have to come back a second time. If you do what I did and you painted him, you'll have to come back and play the file a second time to get the defeated Petetronic pin. Here's a little bugger. Remember, the more bunny children attached to you, the slower you go. And if you hit them with paint or thinner, they'll curl into a ball. And they'll just kind of get away from you temporarily if you spin attack them. I got 3 latched onto me now, so there we go. One more. Where is he? Come on, little bunny kid. There you are. TVs work on the bunny children too. And that's the end of Bunny Roundup number 2. Now, the first time I played this game, I didn't know about the Bunny Roundup quests, so I went in there to talk to Pete about the Confront Petetronic one, and I'm like, whoa, there was a Bunny Roundup 1? And, like, I had no idea, so I had, like, 3 Bunny Roundups instead of 4. This time, they're going to be placed in cell number 4. And the first time, they were placed in cell number 2. And now he's going to give us an assignment for Ventureland. Yeah, ready to help me out again? Well, Pete Pan over in Ventureland is a disgrace. That's right, there's a Pete Pan. We've met Small Pete, Big Bad Pete, Petetronic, and now it's time to meet Pete Pan. Have you seen him lately? He used to be heroic like me and the real Peter Pan. Yeah, he wasn't afraid to get in there and fight Hook, but lately he's just powerless. He makes me look bad. Would you please fix him up? That guy needs to get tough again and represent me right. Well, that should be about it. Find the missing... Now, remember Moody from Oztown? Well, his cousin is Rigger Green, and he went missing. We're supposed to find him, restore Pete Pan, collect the rest of the rocket parts, and let's get that old projector screen fixed. And then we'll be on our way. And we'll buy stuff from the Emporium later on in the walkthrough, don't worry. Amazing, it didn't take you long to gather. Now I can get this projector screen eventually and functional. Remember, the Emporium's always going to have projector sparks on sale. But each time you buy one, the next one's going to cost 50 more e-tickets than the last one. Ta-da! Well, that's another quest complete. And look, why did you do that to my kids? Pete's a bully. Next time, and if you still, and he's gonna say, and about the spatters thing with Gremlin Marcus, like he's gonna say, Spatters better watch out for you. You like that thinner. That's what I expected. You blasted him with thinner. That was an impressive display of destructive firepower. Anyway, episode 17 is Jungle Rhythm Part 1, which is another black and white cartoon. And that's where we'll pick off next time.